Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Skimming's been going on for a while, but the Bluetooth and the technology is making it easier. And so this year we've definitely seen an uptick in it.
If you pay for gas using a credit or debit card at the pump, listen up. Criminals are now using Bluetooth technology to steal your money. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall has more on this latest twist in card skimming and what you can do to protect yourself.
I always just use card and I always pay outside because it's quicker, it's easier. A lot of times I'm just on my way home and I just want to get home, so I'll just do it the quickest way possible.
Most people don't look at the credit card readers on the pumps. They probably just stick their card in, they're looking for the next button they have to push, and we don't really pay attention.
Now, local and federal authorities are asking drivers to pay attention when filling up because the number of credit card scammers and skimmers at the pump are going up.
I didn't even know that was a thing that happens.
Most drivers know to jiggle credit card readers or to look for broken seals to make sure they're not getting scammed at the pump. But there's a new way scammers are getting your credit card information that you can't see, but your phone can.
Technology has made it very simple, not only to obtain the skimmer and to put it in a gas pump, but also to retrieve customers' data from it as well. So technology has unfortunately helped the bad guy do both of those things. The skimming machine is the skimmer, which is a small device that can be installed on the gas pump and in a matter of minutes. It then takes your credit card information. They can then take it down. They can download it via Bluetooth.
There are ways to protect yourself from Bluetooth skimmers. You can download apps like Skimmer Scammer to check for you. You can also turn your own Bluetooth on, and if you see a suspicious device, consider paying inside or with cash. Then alert the gas station and law enforcement so you're free to enjoy the holiday and the scammers won't.
Our agents are literally going to these gas stations, they're opening up the pumps, and if they discover the skimming device, they're ripping it right out of the machine.
In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
The Secret Service also says it isn't just gas pumps you have to worry about. Scammers are also targeting ATMs to get at your banking and credit card information. New information tonight as a Minnesota woman is facing murder charges in connection with the death of a 2-month-old girl. 30-year-old Sarah Lee Cortan of Red Lake Falls has been charged with second-degree murder. The Red Lake County Sheriff's Office states that the death is a result of injuries sustained during a physical assault that happened at Cortan's home in Red Lake Falls June 20th. The criminal complaint states that the child had multiple skull fractures and retinal hemorrhaging and detachment in her eyes. An autopsy showed that the injuries the child suffered were from inflicted trauma. Family and friends of Cameron Bolton gathered outside of West Fargo High School tonight. They lit and then released lanterns in honor of Cameron. The 22-year-old lost his life earlier this week in a car crash near Mapleton. Earlier today, people gathered at Sanford Medical Center for a raising of a Donate Life flag in his honor. Earlier today, we talked with Bolton's family and friends who say they're thankful for their new guardian angel.
A lot of good things have been happening to me lately, and I know everyone's got a guardian angel up there that's pretty killer, so it's cool to have him up there now, but I mean, I wish I could spend a couple more times with him down here.
4 people have already benefited from Cameron's organs, and family members say they expect more to be helped in the days and weeks ahead. And if you're interested in becoming an organ donor, go to our website at valleynewslive.com and click on this story. We've seen a stormy streak of weather lately, and the storm team has been burning the midnight oil to keep you informed. Let's check in with Hutch and find out about any potential troubles for this evening. Hutch?
Well, as we head into the early overnight hours, just a couple of thunder showers out there and thunderstorms making their way through. One in central parts of South Dakota has been percolating in that area for some time. There's a watch for that region until 1 in the morning. Out to the west, storms forming, a watch until 4 in the morning there. The strongest one near us is affecting the southern and eastern fringes of Traverse County, south of you and Wheaton. A lot of thunder and lightning, and even near Big Stone, some potential hail upwards of about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. The best chance of severe weather likely to occur during the overnight hours. Our risk is mainly going to be gusty straight line winds and some hail. Here's how things transpire. We can't rule out thunderstorms in the southern valley as we go through the early overnight, but deeper in the overnight, a line of storms is expected to make its way through the region between, say, 3:30 and 5 in the morning, and then progress into Minnesota as we go towards 9 a.m. Mike, the good news is the rest of your 4th of July, including the evening, looking pretty quiet. Afternoon temperatures in the 80s for many. If we have storms, the best chance will be in central Minnesota.
All right, I know you'll update for us later. Thanks. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Download it for free. A 16-year-old driver in southwestern Minnesota had to climb out his car's back window this morning after heavy rains washed out the road, and as you can see, he drove into a sinkhole. Renville County authorities say the sinkhole was formed after a culvert beneath the township road was washed out. The driver wasn't hurt thanks to his seatbelt and the car's airbag. Flash flood warnings were in effect for most of the day across much of southwestern Minnesota. The search continues tonight for 2 missing people who authorities say could be in Fargo. 38-year-old Miranda Wells and 13-year-old Jaden Wells are missing out of Williston. Miranda is 5 feet tall, has strawberry blonde hair and green eyes, weighs about 125 pounds. Jaden is 5'1", blue eyes, and brownish red hair, weighs about 95 pounds. If you've seen them or have any information on their whereabouts, please call officials at the number on your screen, 701-451-7660. 3 children have lost their lives due to drowning over the past week locally. While swimming is a popular summer activity, it is important to recognize the dangers involved. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly finds out what you can do to make sure your kids are prepared before they jump in the water.
A cool dip in the pool can be inviting on a hot summer day, but do the kids splashing through the water know how to swim? According to a recent New York Times report, drowning is the #2 cause of death in children ages 1 to 14.
There's a possibility of drowning in 1 or 2 inches of water, so obviously we're always on the lookout for distressed swimmers.
Dave Clunt with the Fargo Park District says the best way to avoid tragedy is to make sure kids know what they're doing before they hop in.
Take swimming lessons if you haven't had a chance. Get signed up for swimming lessons, learn how to swim, to learn those bare minimums.
But you can find out quickly that swimming lessons for your kids can seem pretty expensive, with some locations offering them up for over $600. However, there are a few places locally that may ease the hit to your wallet. Fargo Parks offers 2-week sessions for as low as $40, and the YMCA is currently offering half-price private lessons at certain times. Those programs also offer scholarships to make sure everyone has the opportunity to learn and stay safe.
Something we stress is obviously safety. I don't think it's possible to be too safe at a pool.
It's also a good idea for parents to make sure they are aware of what their child is capable of in the water.
If any parent, I guess, is concerned or not sure about their children's safety, they can talk to one of my pool managers. We can do a quick swim test for that child.
Clunt says also keeping a close eye on children in the water and not solely relying on lifeguards could very well save a life. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
We have a list of prices for swimming lessons at other locations across the FM area posted on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. When mom's health wouldn't allow her to breastfeed her newborn, dad had to step in. Details later on Valley News Live at 10. Up next, when it comes to prenups, which age group is opting for the agreement before saying I do?